I know I'm still the only one here right now, but I might as well just go ahead and do the usual talky talk. Nothing of interest to look at. There do my usuals. I love that good old classic music. Almost done with my links, and then I'll go ahead and get started. Okay, that's taken care of. Hop back onto my YouTube app. Paste. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now I'm okay. Message has been pinned. Okay. Give me a second. Maybe make that a few seconds. I gotta make sure OBS is just fine. Bloody love it when things want to disconnect and reconnect, whenever it bloody feels like it. My opinion, it just gets annoying. Speak of the devil. Hello, Liquid Rex. Morning to you too, my brother. Sorry for the random knack. OBS is just being a butch right now. Because I love it when straight up I'm trying to do a stream, all of a sudden OBS wants to be a dick. Now I'm trying to remember which of my eons I have up. Good old Electrite. And Voltorb. Okay, so I had Umbreon out. And I think that's my 4th team member, Flaff? Yeah, Flaffy's my 4th team member. Let's see, I want to look at Umbreon and Espeon's levels. 1,478. 1,318. Okay. This is quite an unfavorable matchup up here. I just got home from work. I don't know if try again. I just got home from work. I don't know if I told you, but my father-in-law got me a job at the Filipino, where that word is, of the FBI. I don't think you ever mentioned that. Gonna switch out Flaffy for Quill Lava. Is that the best you can do? Okay, time for me to be quiet. Dang, that came from an Umbreon even with the crit, and I got paralyzed. Go for a bite, then a flame wheel. Increase your electric attacks, and I'm guessing the whole special defense does not happen until Gen 4. Wow. Even for my Umbreon, he still took it like a champ. This is why I love Umbreon. Bulky tank. I'll say he's your best tank throughout the entirety of the game. Ho, ho, ho. So let's see here. So far I found few of my favorites being used by my opponents. One being Larvitar, the other being Bagon, which I am bloody angry as hell, since those two are my personal favorites and I can't even get to use them. Granted, I know eventually I can use a certain Tyranitar at a certain point in the game, but that's towards the very, very, very end of the game. But sadly, I still can't use it. So I'm angry about it. I say. Let's see here. I have never played this Pokemon game. Oh, you haven't? Okay, so to perfectly explain it to you, Pokemon Colosseum is a unique-ish kind of Pokemon game. This game does have a sequel. This game completely does double battles each time, so you're always in a double battle. Instead of there being wild Pokemon, you have something called Shadow Pokemon. These are innocently bad Pokemon that got abused to death. Or, not to death, that would be very dark and very concerning of Game Freak if they did that. Now that I think of it. And the door to their heart is basically locked up. So you have this little thing called a shadow gauge, and that gauge goes down bit by bit every time you use them in a battle. Sometimes you have this where they go into hyper mode and it becomes a bit of a nuisance-ish. Now just go for a Dildrio, go for a Call. The character you see me playing as, his name is Wes. He was originally a Snag'em, a team member who snags people's Pokemon. Yes, I actually mean it. He basically steals. And he eventually dropped them, became his own rogue. He eventually went back to their base and stole the snag machine that he uses to steal other people's Pokemon. However, in this game, your objective is to save them all. Even though Wes's character is more about him wanting to use other people's Pokemon for his benefit. Technically, he was actually dragged into it. And that's my memorization of Pokemon Colosseum in a nutshell. Liquid Rax, if you're still there. Down goes Ladybug. Now that poor little Swaplo's all by himself. I'm afraid it's time for him to go down. Even though I'm bound to bet he's going to take a hit. Not surprised he took a hit. She took a hit, excuse me. Dang, Umbreon, you're getting abused. Gotta fight back. Gotta fight like a, gotta fight back like a man. And that, folks, is how you defeat a Pokemon like a man. You just take a good chunk of their flesh off. Then you dropped me in the dirt. Oh, I dropped you in the dirt. You tried to drop me in the dirt, and look what happened. You lost. You lost to a Nintendo. The old-fashionedness of the Pokemon games is going back and forth between the item menus to restore HP, then go... Ah, goody. I say Spear would have been a very good shout Pokemon to have for this game. Good, now Flaffy has access to Thunder Shock again. Dang, one hit KO from a Steel. That's actually kind of surprising. Okay, before I even try to take down Snorunt, I must see how much XP did I have left. And Flaffy's frozen solid. Great. Okay, let's see. Oh, 16. I was expecting a lesser number like 1. Maybe like 1 to 3. Fluffy is still frozen solid. Make you a little bit of chip damage, but lowering that speed is quite smart, but not really on Umbreon. Poor Snover. I feel bad. Ooh, try to learn Confuse Ray. I'll definitely take that. I would say... yeah. And Umbreon learn Confuse Ray. Well, here's your answer, mister. You didn't do well. That's why. Well, time for me to do the fun thing now. Going back and forth, up and down the stairs just for me to heal. Ain't that fun, everyone? That sound like fun? Love that little jingle. Doo 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 doo. Let's see, anything in storage number 1? That's a big old no. Storage number 2. Another, oh wait, nope, we got something. Ooh, revive. I'll definitely take that. Wow, this is actually an interesting predicament. I actually have the advantage over this person. Go for a confusion, then go for a Thundershock. Dang, Oz actually survived. Raises your physical attack and speed. That's if you can survive Flaffy. Nope. Petal Dance. That's a big owie. I'll go for Confusion on Sandshrew. I'll just go for Thundershock on Shrew. I don't know what I was supposed to call an honest a Shroomish. Come on, hit yourself in Confusion. Dang. For Sandra's last move, it had to be a Sword Stance. That sounds like a bad idea. Especially when you're already on, like, red HP. Excuse me, big, nice, buffy wolf, woman. It's time for a fight. And she's thick, too. Wow. Again, every time I hear cackling eyes, I'm crying. It sounds like he's saying, uh-oh. And I think that means Flaffy is fully able to be cured. Now I'll go for Tentacool, and I'll just switch into Quillwaba. Actually, wait. Let's see. The door to his heart is about to open. Undo the final lock. Okay, yep, good. I'll just shift around Flaffy. This is gonna hurt. Oh, I know, it's acid. It doesn't really do that much. Let's see. Play a smart move, play a smart move. That's what I thought. Let's tally for Keglia. He's not going to last long due to him being a very glassy attacker. Not very fast either. This Piran grew to another level. That is good. Trying to learn Swift. Sadly, I'm not going to change. I'll let her know that one. It's not really that good of a move anyway. I did? I turned the tables? I am shocked. I don't know. Years of experience. Let's see. Okay, I wish I could do the usual, oh hey, I'll be right back so I could go off and heal, but I can't. So, you're coming with me. Gotta make sure our body is nice and healed for our next fight. I'll let Flaffy out for a bit longer. I'll switch him around eventually. Okay, let's see. Who do I want to go in for this fight? Let's say... I'll go with... Switch these two around. Go with Flaffy and go with Espeon and Umbreon. That way I can switch into Flaffy in case of a Shadow Pokemon. And since I chose not to do much voice acting the last episode, I'm just gonna skip everything. Yeah, man, those two pair of legs are not so far. Excuse me. Okay, I was half right on choosing Espeon and Quilava. Now go for a return and go for a flame wheel. Are you kidding? I know return is very powerful as you battle with your Pokemon and have them with you more. But I did not expect return to do that much damage because it's an Espeon, for crying out loud. Now I'm wondering if I can even get those Pokemon back. Let's see if I called it. Okay, it goes for Angeli instead. Dig a hole, dig a hole. So she chooses to sacrifice her last attempt on speed. And I got some money. And now we fight the one that's actually a lot more hard than the other one. She actually has a bit of a difficult mon. And I'm staring in the face of the beast right now. No, not Amipom. No, not Apom. It's cute. I'm afraid to the other beast. It's so scary. Hey, sorry about that. I was just checking on something. Go for a Go for a confusion. Go for a flame wheel. Since that Mantine is highly specially bulky and good, confused, I can at least take advantage of lowering its HP bit by bit. Come on, hit yourself. Yeah. Kawaba gets to survive another day. Good, she didn't flinch. I mean, he didn't flinch. That Apom is somehow wow! I'm actually impressed. Okay, I don't want to take too much of a risk after that last fight I had. So I'll go ahead and throw Grape on Mantine and finish off Apom. One, two. Apom still going after Espeon, but no more. Granted, I'm a little amazed that Apom managed to survive the last hit, but my goodness. Oh, goody! She has her own for it! Oh, no, I'm about to lose my Quillava, aren't I? I mean, yeah, Quillava. And somehow he survived. Go for confusion. I bound the bet it's gonna be. Yep. Let me guess. Quillava. Smart AI move, I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, he's confused again! Go for a confusion. And we must get this Mantine, get the big threat out of the way. Hello, Hard Knight. It's good to see you again. Yep, it's a good old-fashioned GameCube game. A classic. 1, 2... So I'm guessing you're going to go in for a quick attack next turn. Oh, I could have gone for a paralyze. Too late now. Okay, let's try this again. One, two. Oh, he's breaking off at 2. The fur looks adorable. Yes, that is definitely true. And there goes my Flaffy. I could have done some electric Thunder Wave, but I chose to be very scared instead of losing Mantine. Granted, he's not the water Pokemon I'm going after. That's not until, I believe, mid-game if memory serves. Oh, I'm in deep crap if that Yemia has any bug-type attacks. Hit yourself for once! Of course you don't want to. And you chose the idiotic option of going after Umbreon instead. Go for Confusion. Please, Great Ball, don't break at 2. I swear, if you break at 2, there's gonna be consequences. 1. I said don't break at 2, and then it changes its mind and says, okay then, 1 shake instead. And not even once did Mantine get a confusion. Got hit in its own confusion. That is scary to look at. Speed boost. Come on, Great Ball. You're supposed to be better than the Pokeball, even with Mantine. Wait, oops, wrong one. Even with Mantine having a hard catch rate. One, 2, 3. Whew. And Espeon goes down. So it's a battle between Umbreon and Yemia. Except I have the Mantine. Well, at least it gets Umbreon another chance. Go for a Shell Rush, and why not go for a Bite? Okay, now it's a battle between Umbreon and Yemia. Well, that didn't last long. I'm not doing voice acting this time, so I'm just gonna skip all these scenes. Sadly, there's no way for me to outspeed this, so I gotta keep mashing the A button. You know what? I'll mash 2 buttons at the same time. Yeah, this will work. Hear that mashing? I'm mashing. Good. The matching actually worked. And before anyone asks, yes, I did notice that there was a folder. Ooh, got 3 hyper potions. You wanna know what's the sad part, folks? Once I leave that side, I can't even go back in. So I gotta climb all the way back up. Pokemon storage. Boop, 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 boop. Whew, thankfully it's only a 2-stair floor. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna turn on my fan real quick. It's getting a little hot here. Whew. Okay, fans on. Gonna feel nice and cool later. Okay, let's see. Okay, actually, no, I need to switch Quilava for Flaffy. See. Go for a Confusion, then go for a Thunder Wave. Oh, so he's gonna be a knowing little butch to actually try to get paralyzed. I wonder if it's gonna even matter. And the game begins of being annoying. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the third Pokemon's trying to remember if you had a Linoon or not. Don't get poisoned. Okay, good. Go for a Confusion. And I'll start chucking some balls. Yes, at full HP too. Don't ask. One. Okay, fine, game. We'll play by your rules. I'll make sure to damage. This actually might hurt. Oh yeah, that hurt. Surf's up, y'all! Confusion. Another Shout Rush again. Ho ho! 7 HP left. It's paralyzed and it can't move. That is good. Exactly what I wanted. Go for a call. Let's try the Pokeball again. One. Great, with now having 3 minimizes, its evasion is now +3. That actually is going to make it hard to catch. One. What the heck is with this game and not liking the Pokeball? Usually I never had this much trouble. Not like that Quillfish is paralyzed, so it shouldn't be that hard for a Pokeball to capture a low HP Pokemon who is paralyzed. Either this game has something against Pokeballs or I have no clue what's going on. Okay, guess I'll have to use the Great Ball as my last resort, because this game wants to be a dick towards Pokemon, towards Pokeballs. Even a Great Ball? What is going on? Quillfish should not be this hard to capture. Keeps breaking out of his ball. I'm going to have to switch into Quillot. 2, 3. Even on the 3rd shake, it chooses to be a jerk. It's like a troll face. Like a troll face, I actually swear. And down goes Flappy. Well, Flappy, you did a good job. You at least paralyzed them on. Try a Pokeball again. There's no way this should have taken this long. And with a 4+ evasion, that's going to make it even harder to hit. Oh, so now you want to be nice. My goodness gracious, game. Now please tell me there's a Pokemon healing machine within this building, because I am desperately in need of one. Because if not... Oh wait, no, there is one, but it's like way further down. I got some ethers. So hey, better than nothing. Okay, let's go to my items. Gonna try my best not to use the hyper potions. Okay, let me see. How much money do I have? That I want to see right now. 18,216. Okay. I think I'm going to want to do a little bit of item shopping. So I can... That gives me an excuse to go down at least. And I almost forgot the folder. Okay, let's go to the item shop and do some shopping for some potions. And actually, let me see, how am I doing my balls? 7 Pokeballs, 2 Great Balls. Let's do some Pokeball shopping first, so I can restock a bit. And then we'll do some item shopping, unless it's at... Unless the train station has some super potions. Man, that metal motorcycle is still epic looking as ever. Okay, so this place does not have any potions or super potions. So I got 2, 4, 6... There we go, got 10 of those. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, good. Now to get out here and go back to Pyrite City, buy some super potions, and then climb up the stairs again. Oh well, at least there's a PC nearby when going towards the stairs so I can put up the Quillfish. That's being a legitimate pain in the rear to capture. Let's see, sir. I would like to buy some of your finest super potions. I think 6 is good enough. Sadly, I can't just simply go, oh, hey, I want to buy as much as I can because you can actually get poor fast in this game. That's really only if you're not being careful. Do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ah, good old Pyrite. And now the fun part, stairs! Everybody loves stairs. Thankfully there's only, again, like 2 whole levels of stairs. The only thing that's really going to be more in the way is all the objects and trainers that are kind of in the way a bit. I completely forgot to heal. Now I gotta go all the way down, go off and heal, then go all the way up. It turns into a back and forth, again and again. And again, the annoying part is that that door that we go through always remains closed on that side. And it only opens when we're on the opposite. At this point, you might as well have your Quill Lava use Flame Wheel, just so you can burn a hole through it. Finally reached the top again for the, what was it, third or fourth, who knows, maybe seventh time. Excuse me, ma'am, do you have anything good? Lotan! Go for a confusion. You're half water and grass, so you can take neutral damage. Man, I'm trying to match the idea of Anorith being a possible Shao Pokemon. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it would be that great, because it's... Anorith sucks in Gen 3, even though it's my personal favorite. Lotan! Lotan! The classic for a Lotan to have Astonish. I think Lotan could have been a bit more better if you gave it, like, something besides Astonish. And this Espeon grew level 31. Bum bum bum. Okay, now that Espeon had her fun with one level, time for Umbreon to get its own level. Basically, I'm switching back and forth between these two. I think eventually I need to also let Quillwapa get some experience, because he's gonna need that as well. You know what, another good shout Pokemon would have actually been that coughing. I'm actually serious. That would have been one of the better shout Pokemon. It's bulky. It gets good moves. So hey, I think that would have been a really good shout option. And heck, even Shroomish, that would have been another good shell option. Why does XD get the good shout Pokemon, and Pokemon Colosseum barely does not get any of the good shadows? Oh crap. Let's see. Go for a bite. Go for another Thunder Shock. Okay, good. I actually thought that he was about to get... I was about to bet on me I was going to get poisoned. Go for Quill Lava. Coffee! Well, no more poison at least. Okay, I think Quill Lava needs to have his fair share of experience now. Because I don't want to get Flaffy too much. You have no clue. Train can be such a butch. Switch that around. Do I have any antidotes? Good thing the game lets you come in prepared. Now I'm debating one of the Shao Pokemon for the team. But it's such a hard debate, whether I want it or not. I can skip you! Sir, you don't fight. Kind of weird that he chose not to fight until I talked to him. Yeah, even on the stream, I just saw it on the other stream that he did not choose to fight until I talked to him. Two low tads. Goody. I don't think any of these low tads should have water gun. At least I don't think they do. If you choose, I swear, if you choose Quill Lava, you idiot! Why would you go for Quill Lava? That's such an idiot move. Does this guy have nothing but low tats if memory serves? Wow, even my Umbreon, who's level... What was he, 30? I think 30. Good, smart decision. Even though it doesn't help. Yeah, level 30. Okay. Umbreon grows to level 3-1. Wow, so this guy has a... I'm not going to spoil that. It's for a water sport, so hey, smart decision, I guess. Go for a Toxic and a Flame Wheel. Thanks to Water Sport, that will lower my fire type attacks. Let's see, you gonna go for an 05? Nope, just 4. Oh, wow, they both went for Umbreon, but both with Bullet Seed. Go for a Bite. And I'll just keep using Flame Wheel. Even with the Water Sprout. Because Toxic can do some chip damage. And that's exactly what I want. Is chip damage. If memory serves, I might get rid of the Toxic. Okay, no. So I think it has to be before Toxic hits. I was not paying attention. That get a crit? Maybe with the Water Sport. Only one way for me to find out. Keep an eye on my little stream on my other monitor. I got some money. Money. Ah, dang it. I looked away for just a few seconds. Okay, Umbreon, you had your fun. Now it's Espeon's turn. Ooh, got 3 Ultra Balls. Oh, we got something that might not be a Great Ball incident. Excuse me, ma'am, do you have the Pokemon that I've personally been thinking of? If not, then would you like to sign in your taxes? Okay, so it's actually a good idea for me to have a Espeon out. Go for a Confusion, then a Flame Wheel. I still remember when I was I don't know why I paused myself. I still remember when I was a kid, I would actually think that Snorunt was an Ice Dark type. That's how I legitimately thought. Oh dang, that hurt. Go for a Confusion, then a Flame Wheel. Okay, no, you're not. The person I was personally thinking of then. It'll be such a funny move if they actually allow Slakoth. Yeah, Slakoth to be the Shalamon. That would have been funny. I would have actually taken it, but still. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Huh. So they're called mere bee grunts? Is that what I saw? Give me a second. I must make sure that they are actually called mere bee grunts. Yeah, I guess they are mere bee grunts, even though they didn't really say it. Well, at least the good thing I got out coming up here is all the hyper potions. So hey, that was a good enough visit for me at least. Now, of all the Pokemon that could have been a Shaomon, it had to be this one. What a flippin' letdown that was. I could have gotten a Bagon, but no, they chose for Meditite instead. I was so upset when I saw that. I mean, heck, it could have been perfect. It's like, Bagon's just like a few more... Let me actually check. Let's see. Pokemon Database, National Dex, go Gen 4, so I can just go back to Gen 3 to make it more easier to find. Yeah, if I would have if that Bagon was a Shell Pokemon, I could have had a Shelgon. But no, they gave me Meditite out of all the Pokemon. It had to be a damn Meditite. One, two, three. And Numble learned how to dig a hole. Jeez, I wonder who he's going to go for. Don't get hit. I said don't get hit, and what does he do? He gets hit. Okay, I actually thought that Numbo was going to go for Quilava, but instead she went direct for Espeon. Actually, you know what? Numbo could have actually been a better shot Pokemon. There's just like so many other Shadow Pokemon you could give me, and Meditite happened to beat the Shadow. Apologies for those who like Meditite and its evolution, but you already have a better Psychic type Mon, and there's a better Flying type Mon later down the line. And one of my personal favorites being Heracross. Sometimes it's just good to get that out of my system. Okay, let's see. How are we doing on HP? Okay, we got some HP problems. Okay, what's she? Got a little super potion. Wow, both of them actually survived. And then their last sliver of HP too. Don't be stupid. You were stupid. Seriously, what's with the AI thinking that using grass-type moves on the Quill Lava is any good? Sorry, Whisper, but you... There's slack off. Sorry, slack off, but you're the only one to fight. Sure. Okay, no, I came from that way. Trying to go by for what memory serves. This is what I get why I have not played this game in a long time. Technically, I did try to do a Let's Play of Colosseum, but the was not there. Technically, in a way, I kind of lost the urge to continue Colosseum. I'm questioning if I'm losing the urge almost completely again for Pokemon Scarlet. I'm gonna pray and hope that you survive. It says Espeon after all. Okay, good. You can take a few hits. Wow, they both went at her. Okay, that is funny. They both tried to go at her. Quillwafa. Okay, I think you're... Actually, you know what? Okay, Dunsparce should be that hard to capture. Let's go for a Flame Wheel. One, two, three... And pull Marie. Oh wow, all my mons are paralyzed. Wow. Imagine I went for an entire battle, and I can't even get hit on Kecleon because I'm paralyzed. That would be the funniest thing in my history with Pokemon if that did happen. Grew level 32. That is nice. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna savor my super potions. Use my last 2 of my paralyzes. Oh, that's right. Because of Dunsparce using Glare on Espeon, he got paralyzed himself. Wow, I could have actually have saved. Sorry, I don't know why I lost my train of thought. I could have actually saved those last 2 paralyzed heals. I completely forgot that the PC is coming up close. But these are not the Pokemon I want for the team. And that's Swablu. I know there's a Shadow Swablu. But that one, I'm trying to figure out whatever I want that in my team. Okay, no bridge up ahead, so we gotta go up. Let's see, anything around? Nope. Sure, boy, sure. Wow, so far this game's been hinting a lot of Lumbreons, Lotats, and Lumbre. Oh, I forgot to switch around. Gonna lie, I'm starting to feel the loneliness again. Once again, I don't know what's going on with my desktop side with YouTube. It says I have no one watching, and yeah, I look at my phone, because I'm the only one that's watching. I think it's just YouTube being stupid. Let's see. Destroy. Yeah, that's kind of it. I say no, boy. Mere beer's age is not gonna come. You're just a buffoon. A fool of a took. Excuse me, sir. Do you have anything good? Also noticing the points of like how some of the characters kind of have like that hair-like style that Wes is using. I mean that Wes has. Go for Confusion. Go for Flame Wheel. No attacks from you, sir. Ridiculous. Sure. And reserves, there should be an item box back here. Or another pair of stairs. Okay, so are you the trainer that I've personally been thinking of? I feel like this is the one that I'm thinking of that has the Swablu. That did not sound it right. For a split second, I just straight up heard a little cutoff from the music. That better not be any sign that the game's gonna crash. I think it's best for me to go back to the PC and save. That's what my gut feeling is telling me. Okay, all's left is his line loom. I mean, go ahead, use Growl. It's not gonna matter. All I'm using is special attacks. Okay, so Espeon, you're about to level up. So I'll let you out for a bit more longer. Then after you level up, we switch back into Umbreon so he can get a level. Ooh, free items. We got some zinc. Got an iron. Increase my defense. Protein. And some carbos. Okay, Pokemon, time to get drunk. Or... okay then. I'll let Umbreon have some special defense. Along with some defense. I think I'm gonna save the protein. And I'll let... between my two fast attackers... Espeon, you have not really struggled at all going first, so we'll let Quillwalpa have speed. Protein, I'll give it to a physical attacker, or... will sell it. I mean, heck, at least I get a good buck from selling these, from those items. Okay, I swear one of these trainers has a Swablu. I swear. Silver Confusion, then a Flame Wheel. Hope this peon's next level. He learns side beam. Excuse me. Gonna learn my defense, eh? Okay, this might hurt. And you went for the wrong Mon. Confusion and a Flame Wheel. I'll say even that Ursa could have been good shout Pokemon material. Sadly, that's not until XD. Okay, then. Well, time for me to go all out on this poor teddy bear. I'm gonna feel guilty. I'm sorry, Ursa. You know you're one of my favorites. I'm sad now. I'm so sad. I don't know where I know you're referring to the Plusle. No, not really. I'm just trying to get this nagging voice out of my head about Swablu. Even though I never used it. In a mainline game, than a side game. You know what, Umbreon? Time for you to have a little bit of fun. Quilava, time for you to have a break. I'll say Lilith could have been also a decently good Pokemon. You have a decently good bulky tank. When it evolves, it gets even bulkier. It has rarely any weaknesses besides the fighting. Astonish! How fascinating! Too bad I can't. I should have realized I should have gone for a Toxic on Lilip, but I chose not to. Heck, like I said, I was not kidding about Lilip. Bulky. But at the end of the game, we also have an Umbreon, who is bulky as well. Okay, then now I'm starting to think I'm going crazy. Am I losing my mind, everyone? Or was I never there? Do a little chip damage and go for a Thunder Shock. By the way, fun fact for newcomers of Pokemon Gen 3, if you have either a Dustox, he's actually more based around his bulk. If you have its opposite, Beautifly, it's more based around attacking. So really, I would say between the two is completely up to the player. If they want more defense, hey, you got Dustox. You want more attack? Then hey, go with Beautifly. Okay, yep. This is gonna take too long, so let's switch back into Quillava. Construct. Okay, that is actually kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. Seeing Lilith going back and forth, waving her head around, that was actually very cute. Wow, that Lilith! Bulky, I tell y'all. I tell y'all, it is bulky. Well, at least you got flinch. Excuse me. Oh, no, I'm sure Plus was fine being trapped behind a door with nothing going on. Wink, wink. Okay, with so many battles like... Sheesh, that battle was actually kind of... It was kind of annoying, but what did I expect from two bulky mons? Well, one's more bulky than the other just kind of suffers as you go further into the game if Dustox was available. Go ahead and heal. Do a nice good save in case something happens. I already knew from the beginning that guy was a enemy player. I mean, enemy. There's the Swablu I was talking about. Finally, I could get that nagging voice out of my head. And hello, Aris. Hello, how's it catching? I'm catching very good, Aris. Hope you're having a good day yourself, Aris. That's a good thing I already chosen to get a Paralyze going. Let's try my luck and see if I can actually capture Swablu while he's in the air. Aha! I Kettle Fly. Now here's another Pokemon that could have been a better choice. There could have been so many good shell Pokemon choices, and they barely give you much good options. Again, Beldum could have been a good choice to have, but they don't bother with it. That's good to hear. Ars, are you having any problems, my friend? Okay, that's good to hear, Aris. Because the way how you sound, because the way how it text, it said, "Okay, so far thanks." So I thought that there was some problem. I thought you were going for like a problem or something. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Let's see, I want to look at something real quick. Okay. Let's see, just taking some time to share, thank you. Oh no, doing okay, sorry for any mix-up. Nah, you're good, Aris, I just want to make sure you're doing fine. For a bite, then we'll deal with Lumbre. So, Aris, what do you think of the Switch 2 now that it's about 2 weeks out until its release? For a bite and a Thunder Shock. No! My bright future! No! That's good to hear. For that debate, whether or not if I want to use Swablu or not. Get another decently good Pokemon. I know I could eventually get Flygon. Problem is that he kind of sucks a bit because Dragon's a special attack. Ooh, gotta make some choices. Tough choices. He's about 2 levels from evolving. Natural Cure heals upon switch out. Ooh. Wait, how close am I to Mirror B? Rui or Yuki, go back down. Okay, he's at that point. Okay, you know what? Fudge it. I'm gonna go ahead and use Swablu. And no, I still cannot sadly do any nicknaming yet. Okay, Flaffy, you had your fun. Let's Swablu your brother. Have some fun. I must not forget that going the other direction just leads to a bunch of rocks. Nope, almost forgot to save. By the way, Ars, how have your streams been going? Hope they've been doing good. See, I think there's another thing I want to look up real quick. Go to my Google. Oh yeah, you're not kidding, game. I'm well aware of how some Pokemon capture rates are. Okay. I don't got the right game. I don't remember ever getting a Shadow Dragonite. Okay, so it sounds like I can still capture any Shao Pokemon I did not get a chance to capture. So I got my answer there. Again, apologies for the wait, everyone. I was just doing some double checking. Since there's a Noctowl and a Remoraid that I missed. Plus, if I want to deal with getting the legendary Pokemon Oh-Oh, I need to have every single Pokemon purified. And there is a glitch in this game, especially for the Master Ball, that I will be using. Okay, here's my favorite thing I like doing. I turn each of the Luicolos away, as if they no longer care for the about Mirror B. I don't know why, it's just something I always kept doing. There, Mirror B, none of your Luicolo like you. You're a bad person. Okay, I'm a little concerned with Swablu, because I just caught it. If I could, I know if I did not hop on Kane's Discord yesterday and gone through his chats, I actually would continue doing voice acting. But to me, it just feels weird to do voice acting without doing the rest. And now for one of the best battles everyone has ever had to put up with. Good old motherfudging Mirror B. Let's see, go for a Toxic. And a Shell. Rush, because that's all I can do. So these Lulicos can actually be quite a threat, especially when their rain dance is going. They got one of two annoying abilities. Swift Swim, which will raise their speed stat, and there's that Shadow Rush. I mean, there's that hyperactive mode. Back to the Lulicolo. They either have Swift Swim, which will increase their speed, or Rain Dish, which will restore small bits of HP. Gonna go for a double Toxic and call off Swablu. Wow, great crit. Wow, they must be that free of Swablu. Oh, I missed. Try again, go for a Toxic, go for a Shout. A Rush. And I just now saw that one of the Lulicolo try to go for my Swablu with Astonish. And Umbreon Flinch. And Swablu is in Shadow mode again. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's try this again. Toxic and go for a call. Try and see if that Shell bar has gone down. Hey Ars, I got a question for you. Do you find it weird when you like your own videos or streams? Just out of curiosity, I want to see what you think. It's raining poison. Oh my. Okay, now we can get into some fighting a bit. Okay, that answers my question. Swablu did not get a Shell bar down. And they're still... Do it? I swear... Okay, never mind. Not really. It helps. Might as well. To me, it just feels weird, like you might own stuff. But, oh well. Heck, it might help with the algorithm a bit. Now we got the other Lunicolo out, a little more stronger. Oh, I missed. They both try to go for a rain dance. God, man, my Swablu has been doing quite well. once again. Wow. I don't think any of these Ludicolo can do anything against me, because I have a normal type on the field. Okay, good. And of course, you go hyperactive mode. Toxic. Go for a call. They must really like dancing. Oh, trust me, Aris. Ludicolo is known for dancing. Who's he using Leech Seed on? It had to be my tank. Swablu's getting some experience out of this, so at least I'm happy about that. Go for a Toxic. Shell Rush. Ah, Swablu got hit by the Leech Seed. And finally, Mirror B's actually getting a little more dangerous. Not like that's gonna matter much. Yeah, okay, so you have the Rain Dish ability. Let's see, do you have the Rain Dish? Oh, that's right, I'm not gonna find out. Okay, no, so you have Swift Swim. This would be a good time then for me to switch out to, Espeon. Ooh, we got Sing. Ooh. I'm gonna use a Serve a Brick after all that Toxic. Uh-oh. It had to be the one that's Whip Dive. 8 for me. Let's do an all-out attack on the female. Goes for the dive, and this might hurt. Okay, not as much as I thought it would. Would it be funny if that Toxic actually ends the last bit of its HP? Once again, due to that, Toxic, it can't really get much. Okay, I guess they both have Rain Dished in. I'm not too concerned with that Ludicolo, so let's go for the other one, unless it uses, oh, I don't know, the dive. Dang, he uses dive. Let's see. Lugan start to move right away. GG, or you have to... Okay, you have a good time, Mars. Enjoy your stream. I'll just be here, alone, again. And thanks to the poison, that knocks out Ludicolo. Oh, that last bit of Leech Seed. I'll have to go into Flaffy then. Sir the winner! Let's go for a Confusion that lastly Colo and go for a Thunder Wave. Oh, I missed! Oh, that flippin'... I didn't even realize that Ludicolo still was underwater because of that dang him being not underground. Oh, this might hurt a bit. That came from a Sudowoodo too. Down goes the Ludicolo. Let's see, go for Confusion. Let's see, let's see, I'm bound to bet using, Conspore is not going to help much. Yep, it did not look like that mattered. Then again, my Flaffy is a timid nature. I mean, no, it's a hasty nature, excuse me. Ouch. Well, at least Flaffy did his job and confused. I'm gonna go for a return, the Flame Wheel. And SP. Oh wow, they both get to survive another day. Okay, I'm gonna start chucking my... Let's try to go with one Ultra Ball. And Quilava will do another Flame Wheel. Yoink! One, two, three... Fine. Whew! Just like how I remembered it, still a challenge. Maybe because of all the stalling. That's right, Mirabee, you and your Ludicolos, you better run. Ooh, got TM49. I actually don't remember what this is. Yay. Snatch. A shit one it is. Ooh, got a Macho Brace. And it's used to help with EVs. A hell item that promotes growth but reduces speed. Double check if everything else. It looks like everything else is fine. Well, at least the puzzle is now safe and sound. Won't be in harm's way anymore. I actually still remember when I was a kid and I first finally beat Mirror B for the first time. I was happy as heck. So finally the PDA is going to have its other use. Because so far, I got no mail. Let's see. I could... Well, first off, I need to put up Pseudo-Widow. Then I need to see if I can refight and get the Noctowl that I did not get a chance to capture. Go ahead and put up the Pseudo-Widow, who has the Heartstone. Let's try to go and capture the Noctowl. If not available yet, then most likely I will have to wait for a bit. Good sir, you have a Pokemon that I couldn't originally capture. Hopefully Swablu can tank some hits. Because I want to try and get as much experience as possible for Swablu. Comet Punch! Go for a bite and a Shell Rush. Good. And there's the hyperactive mode again. Go for a bite, go for a call. That hurt a bit. Oh well. Noctowl flew up high like a superhero. Guess we're just going to all-out rage against Wingull. Well, that was very rude. And now for an all-out war against Noctowl. Good. Okay, that's kind of nice. That'll give him increase in defense for 5 turns. Reverse nukes your moves, Swablu. Ah, flinch. There we go. That'll be the last bite. Gets another flinch. And here comes the constant Sing crap. Since Sing does not have very much, Call Umbreon, go for a Sing. Come on, Swablu, go for a Sing! Use your voice, sing! And of course you miss. And Reflect wore off. Let me guess. Well, Swablu, you at least tried. Call, go for a Thunder Wave. Okay, well, I was kind of hoping all three would not be able to do anything. I was kind of hoping for that, I'm not gonna lie. You know what, let's use a Premier Ball. Got nothing else to use it for. There goes Noctowl, raising his stuff again, blah blah blah. Let's try the Premier Ball again. Okay, come on. One. I'm just thinking at this point, both the Pokeball and Premier Ball suck. Who's going to sleep? Call. Sorry, Pokeballs. I don't think you're going to do much good anymore. One, two, three. Yeah, we are saying that you lost. So deal with it, punk. Well, I'll take the tip. Maybe I should do all the Colosseum to get each of their TMs. I think that would be a fun thing to do. Plus, it'll give me something to do. And there's also Mount Battle. That's going to be an event to deal with. Technically, I'll be doing Mount Battle twice. But it will definitely take a long time before I could do Mount Battle. Not just in my... Well, it's mainly just a level thing. Plus Colosseum, your end levels are usually around mid-40s. And my mom's dog is in here with me. Probably begging for attention. Or maybe try to convince me to go downstairs and give her a slice of pizza. And now she's giving me that very cute, adorable stare with her shaky little tail. And her son, Charlie the cat's in here with me as well. Nelly! Sweetie. I gotta push the keyboard back a bit. Great. And finally off to Agate City, or village, excuse me. Which actually looks like a village. I feel like as a kid, when I made it to Agate Village and Colosseum, I felt like I had finally achieved something. Like, after dealing with Pyrite, losing so many times to Mirror B, and thinking I'm never going to beat Colosseum because of that, it feels like I accomplished. Got 2 more Ultra Balls. That puts me up, I believe, at 5, I think? I don't know why I went to my bag. Okay, no, 4. Oh, that's right, I used an Ultra Ball on the Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo! Let's see, anything going on with Discord? Oh, shoot. Okay, give me a second, folks. I gotta check something real quick. Even though I'm just talking to myself. But since no one's on here, I can take advantage of this anyway. Good old Gagara Salt Stream tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna give my friend a text real quick. Just give me a second, everyone. I'm just doing a little checky check real quick about stuff. Okay. Guess I'll take a look at that later. Okay, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and get moving. Let's see, any battles around here for my Swablu? Because he needs the shell gauge down as well. Plus the XP, that will actually help a lot too. finally, the experience share. You know what? Now I'm curious. Does the experience share... Now I'm curious. Does the experience share work on Shadow Pokemon? No, the experience share item in Pokémon Colosseum does not directly grant experience to Shadow Pokemon while they're still in their Shadow state. Shadow Pokemon cannot level up while in their Shadow state, and any experience gained in battle is held until they are purified. So I think it does work. Ish. Only one way for me to find out. Espion has some fun. Going up. Going up the slope, up the slope. And blah 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 this, blah 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 that, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. Oh no, trouble, you say? Town sounds like for the elder himself to kick some ass. Gonna kick some ass and take some names. You might get some Shadow Pokemon out of it too. Actually, you know what? Swablu, you... Like I said, I need to get your Shadow gauge down a bit, so... I hope I did not just straight up get rid of the experience share. Okay, good. Oh, okay, good. I kind of panicked a bit. I feel panicked right now, actually. Oh god, if I actually lost the experience share because it didn't say take. Ooh, got a quick claw. Okay, so I'm personally thinking of Colosseum then, that when Algate Village starts having trainers. But just in case. Okay, no. I don't think that Ghetto fights me, but I can just go around. They're always trying to figure out how to get to this person. Yes, ma'am. Ooh, citrus berry. That's a good item right there. I was expecting some kind of ish item, but citrus berry, that was good. Okay, enough of being distracted. Let's go ahead and continue the story. Okay, who's out again? Okay. Oh, but I enjoy being a miller. This is an interesting matchup I'm trapped myself in. don't think Swablu's going to be able to be purified from these fights. They're Flaffy's where he... Sorry, yeah, compared to Flaff... Oof. There's hyperactive male. Actually, are all my Pokemon still male? Wow, I have almost a complete male team. I'm actually impressed. Secret power! Go for a return to Shell Rush. Ouchies! How the heck did you get yourself hurt unless someone of my attacks hit you from the battle? Yeah, that's right. You better run, girl. You better run away. We're going to kick your ass. I miss playing this game. Nostalgia, the feel. Even though the Shadow Pokemon you get barely aren't that good. But still a classic. I remember a multitude of times every time I saw a peon wearing anything that involved blue, I actually straight up thought that was the one that had the Crocodile. Multitude of times, by the way, I had this happen. Go for a confusion. Summary. Okay. Great acrobatics. Man, the music hits so differently, though, compared to the GBA. Such good music! Oh, of course you go into Shadow mode. I mean, Hyper mode. Yeah, I don't think Swablu's gonna have a chance to go and get purified. Unless I choose to go back to the Pyrite Square and do some battles there for Swablu to loot to get a Shadow Bar down bit by bit. That's right, boy. You better run. I don't know. I've seen that animation so many times, I think I'm scared shitless. Oh, Baltoy would have been an excellent mod for a Shadow. kind of impressive for an Espeon to have do that much damage, even though its physical attack is not that great. It's kind of impressively scary in a way. Excuse me. I'm gonna have so much fun when I get the Pokemon XD. I was about to call it DX for a moment. I actually had to turn around just to double check. The only way I can see Swablu getting purified is if he constantly keeps going into hyperactive mode. Technically, it's just called hyper mode and not hyperactive, but still. And you wasted your last turn on raising... Okay, guess you get to survive another turn. Down goes the Curlia. Espeon is actually getting ahead of the game. Oh, hey, don't feel too bad. You spooked me. I was spooked. Okay, let's see here. Man, a lot of my mons are in their 30s. I am concerned about what's... I already know what's up ahead, but I have my concerns. Still, I love that little jingle. Also, another moment when I was a kid was this right here, when I saw this old man with a Trico. I was bloody jealous. I feel like I was always that way when I was a kid. I see someone with a star Pokemon, and I'm just like, you lucky son of a gun, you have a star Pokemon. Okay, before I do anything, they'll check. You know what? I think I'll be completely fine with what I currently am using. And now we can actually go into see a fight that has nothing to do with us. And by us, I mean I get to just sit back, relax, and watch an old man get defeated. What is incredibly sad is that Pikachu is level 50. And all it uses is Quick Attack. And barely does much. I am curious if there's ever been a day where Hitmontop misses over and over and over up until like its last bit of HP and it faints in battle. I'm actually curious if that has ever happened. I found to bet the game would actually crash, though. Uh-oh. Sends out Geodude and Hitmontop first. I still remember actually choosing the Let's Play team members for this game. I was choosing between Hitmontop or Makuhita, and the choice, I was close to doing Hitmontop, but something just held back. Dang, I got a lucky crit. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, going for a focus energy. Quite honest, not that I'm surprised. I would have much preferred Aerial Ace over Fly. Oh, great, why not? Ouch. That's gonna leave a big mark in the morning. Go for return. Let's try to go for a Sing. Even though I don't think Swampo is going to survive. Goes for Rapid Spin, let me guess. Yep. Do it, Flaffy! Ouch! Let's see. Go for a bite. Go for a Thunder Wave. The attack missed. Man, I like the animations on some of these old moves. They look so good. Go for a bite. Let's see. Let's use one Ultra Ball and see how this goes. Let's go for an Ultra Ball and see how this goes. One, two, three. Man, I want to voice act. I've been enjoying that. But ever since the first stream episode, but since like part 1 and me and Kane were just talking the most, I just chose to not continue the voice acting. Excuse me. See, I'm trying to get around. Go see an old man named Sanair. He lives near the Pokemon down the hill. Okay. I actually sometimes remember getting confused and lost where to go. See, what is the Hitmon top holding? Is that for fighting type? Yep. Pokemon storage. Put up the Hitmon top. Oh, I'm gonna have a fun time when it comes to the Beast Pokemon. It'll be fun as heck to deal with. And he's gonna go talk about the lore of the Relic Stone and why it exists. Would you like to hear more? Why, yes sirree. Time flutes, there's a total of 3 time flutes. 2 of them are within the game. The other one is only with the bonus disc, which I do not have. I've attained the small tablet! An Algae Mystic Relic Celebi Power Shelter. Whatever. A heart imprisoned by shadow. Its last door shall be opened by the power within. Okay. Okay, so before we can just go... Interruptions! You know what I should do a stream of? I need to do a stream of Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door remaster. That one, that I should have done that the first time it came out. Day 1, I should have done a stream instead of a Let's Play. I chose not to. I thought doing a Let's Play would be better. That was such a bloody... idiotic decision on my end. No, I don't want the PDA. You would think that they would have learned to close their doors. Boy, you love it how one of my Pokemon are within a Great Ball. I believe that's supposed to be Quillava. Okay, before doing anything, Let's go back to Pirate Town, battle some trainers for Swablu to get some experience, and to purify. And that way he can be purified. And figure out when I can do Mount Battle again. That one's gonna be an interesting thing to do. I'm just going to keep using Shadow Rush, so that way Hyper Mode can activate more easily. That way I can just go for a call, go for instant call. Speak of the devil. Pokémon database. Let's see, Espeon. There you are. Let's see, moves learned. Gen 3. So you don't get Side Beam until level 36. Okay. Got my answer. Technically, Espeon's about 2 levels away from learning Side Beam. Sorry about that. Just texting my dad. I'm gonna go get some taco joint tomorrow. Itchy nose. Okay, sir. Now it's your turn. Gotta get some of that XP for Swablu and get his Shadow Gauge down. It's amazing how my entire team is all male. It kind of gives me that weird nostalgia from childhood, where every single of my mons were males, and never ever did anything with the females. Due to the, let's just say, before anyone thinks, it's not due to gender differences, but it was due to the whole Niran male and female. For how the male's more towards attacking, and the female's more meant for bulk. I wound up interpreting that as for every gender Pokemon, not just those two. And yes, I felt like a bloody idiot when I found out about that too. That was just before Nido King and Nido Queen. Thank you, sir, for your patronage. Now, let's see. How are we doing on the Shadow Gauge? He is close, so probably a battle or two and he should be good. Unless I could get a hyperactive mode going again. God forbid, I'm actually kind of worried about, dealing with the last member. Because that one's going to be a long Shadow Gauge. Go for Confusion, go for Shadow Rush. There's the hyperactive mode I was hoping for. I was trying to say tickle, 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 then that bloody wrong pipe moment had to happen. I'll just go for Shove It because he's a glass cannon. Growl. Dang, that poor Skitty. I actually felt bad after it got basically punched. Let's see. Swablu, you should now... Okay. All three of my shell mons can finally be purified. At last. Man, I wish I had that motorcycle. It looks so cool. Just so peaceful. Oh, I still didn't get to do its effect. What's the point of it? I'm not gonna lie. First, let's revive Quill Lava. And by revive, I mean purified. Gain the move Sunny Day. Got a whole lot of experience. Grew level 31. Grew level 32. Grew level 33. Grew level 34. Grew level 35. Grew level 36. What? Quill Lava's evolving? Rakan! I still prefer for Alligator, but I'll definitely put a Typhlosion as second best. And I got a random little ribbon that a lot of nowadays people, I'll be amazed. By the way, if anyone has a rare Pokemon from Colosseum, and they see that ribbon, they're going to be wondering where the heck they can get it. I would provide nicknames, but no one's in the chat. I just prefer letting my chat do the nicknames because it makes it more fun for the chat to have fun. Let's go ahead and get Flaffy all nice and cured. Oh, Thunderbolt! Grew level 31. Grew level 32. Not as much as Typhlosion. Technically, that is kind of my fault because Flaffy, I did not choose him for the team. Like in the last stream. Ah, well. Congratulations, your Flaffy evolved to Ampharos. I mean, Ampharos. Mirror move. Yeah, it's okay-ish. 34. Ah, it's off by one more level. Swamplu was just one more level until he could have evolved. And the sad part for me is I have no... I got no rare candies. I'm actually curious if anyone's joined Kane's server. Nope. I'm just gonna X out Discord. Okay, let's see. How much more XP does Swablu have? 2,526. I'm not gonna lie, that hurts. Oh, good. So finally you decided to close the Pokemon Center. And by close, I mean they finally learned to close the door. Okay, let's see. I know this is kind of pointless for me to go back to the Pokemon Center. But, actually, you know what? No. It should be fine, actually. Now off to Mount Battle! To Mount Battle we go, to Mount Battle we go, hi ho the Dario, to Mount Battle we go. I don't remember Mount Battle sound like this. Excuse me, sir, can I talk to you real quick? Honorable trainers, what's the meaning of these outrage? These attackers, how they attack, hear about any regard for the rules, their failures as Okay, so you're the move to actually, no, I don't think the move relearner's in this game. Excuse me, man, will you please heal my bonds up real quick, please, please? Let's go ahead and get those over with, shall we? What I find peculiarly interesting is that they're willing to fight me, even though there's a bad thing going on, and it's kind of hilarious. Ooh, Trap Inch. Yeah, Umbreon, you need some training. Let's see. You attack Nimble. Go for a fly. It's a dang shame we can't go up and steal some of these Pokemon. Oh, great. I gotta get that too. Oh, this is gonna hurt. It may not be an earthquake, but it still hurts. And you got rid of your own Pokemon. You bloody fool. And Swablu is not effective. Going for a bite. Oh, did Fly get canceled? Wow, Fly actually got canceled. Ha ha! Missed. I think Sand Attack would have been a better... It could have been better if it was both an attack and a status move, like a Mud Slap. Don't know why I just think of it like that. No, I clearly did not need any train, good sir. On to battle number 2. And we have 8 more battles to go after this. Compared to XD, where it's just, I believe, 3. Munch. Why would you use a ground type move on a freaking flying type? This is gonna hurt. First off, this is gonna hurt a lot for Swablu. Okay, I thought that would do it worse. Back to what I was saying. Why would you go and use a Mud Slap on a flying type? That's a dumb move. And Umbreon grew to level 33. Getting bulkier by the day. You son of a gun. I swear, I feel like I'm just constantly jealous. I see anyone using one of my 6 favorites It could be ouch, that hurt. Its ears. If anyone uses any of the Charizard line, any of the Garchomp line, any of the Tyranitar line, let's see, Aggron. Yeah, Aggron, Salamence, or Conkeldurr, I just get jealous. Dang, we got a crit from that. Back then, Amnesia was actually one of the most threatening moves. If I had the option to steal, yes, I would. Good part is, at least Powder Snow cannot hit Swablu in the air, even though that does look like a long-range attack. But for whatever reason, only Swift can do it. It has like a speck of HP left, and it survived. Swablu is just only a few more levels away. Okay, so now what I'm just going to do is I'm going to... Because I don't want these battles taking forever, let's go ahead and give Swablu the experience share. And let's bring in Typhlosion. And I'm going to have to go all the way back in... Actually, you know what? No. I have... Super Potions. Battle number 3. Again, you are in mortal danger of a certain buff character with red hair, might I add. And here you are just going off and fighting me. I got some serious questions. Excuse me. Go for a bite and go for a flame wheel. Once Swablu levels up, I'll take off the experience share. Dang, good job, Umbreon. Especially since Dark-type moves are special attacks. Go for a bite. And why not Flame Wheel? Dang, good job, Umbreon. 2 crits in a row from him. Man, I'm actually impressed. It's about to happen. We're about to see some magic. What? Swablu's evolving. This is my first time I'm ever using Altaria. And it's trying to learn Dragon Breath. I'll take it over a mirror move. Easy, you say? Let's see. Actually, I never saw its nature. Okay, so you're a rash nature. So let's take a look at you. Let's see your Pokemon natures. Let's see here. Okay, so you're plus special attack, minus special defense. Okay, so you have your ups and downs, basically. Let's see the others. Memory serves, the first two. Your plain nature, your hasty plus speed minus defense or special defense. Yeah, Hardy's a plain nature. Okay, everyone. I'm just gonna go ahead and call the stream. I'm getting... well, I am losing a little bit of interest in continuing. So, yeah. Sorry about that. Anyway, if y'all enjoyed today's stream, even though I'm just talking to myself, fucking again. But if you enjoyed today's stream, please share, like, subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you all for the next stream tomorrow for some Pikmin 4, excuse me. So, have a nice day.